Hi, good morning. Oh my God, now I can't get away from the sun. Stop it, stop. No, I want this to be taller. Like, here. Wow, my roots need to be done. I have insulted myself 2 times on this camera. Let's give ourselves 2 compliments. Well, our eyes are so cute when the sun is in them. I woke up today. So it's a brand new day and I have work. Today's our preview show for the summer season and for the summer early season. It's just what we do. It's currently 8:30 and loading is at 11. I don't think I really need to be there at 11, but I want to because I would like to get footage of them loading in if they have not done it before 11. Also just kind of chill until the kids start showing up because it's a long day. We're currently in a heat warning or a heat wave. So the slower I can do things today, the better. I am going to the gym to get ready. I packed my bag last night when it was cooler, so I don't have to be rummaging in my van a lot. So all I have to do is like put on my sweater and my shorts that I use to get to the gym, to shower, and that's how we're starting our day. I need to do my hair. Look at that space. Look how much space I have between, like, it needs to be done. I think I'm also going to keep this color, to be honest. I'm liking the pink and the blonde. I think for the first time in a while, I think I'm going to redo it with the same color. I just have to buy more hair. Anyway, my finger tattoos are healing, but I'm afraid that they're not healing properly. And I'm going to have to get them redone, which was always going to be the case. I just wanted to be the person who didn't have to get them redone. That's it. So I have to go head on to Queens again and get them redone. The sun is obviously shining through, and it's getting hot in here. So we're going to skedaddle to the gym. But just so you know, this is going to be a weekly vlog.
You know what they say, the jack of all trades, master of none.
I parked near the water that I like to park at, but also it's closer to the event, like it's closer to the venue that the preview show is going to be at today. But last night, like, and it's usually fine. Like I feel safe here. Like my passenger window won't go up. It's broken, so I have to replace the motor. And so I was just thinking of a place that I can sleep that I wouldn't like be in danger of somebody breaking in, which you really never know if somebody's gonna break in or not. But where I park, that side of my van is near the water and a patch of grass that no one walks, where the other side is obviously the passing by street, whatever. And it was fine. Everything went swell. Around 2 a.m. in the morning, I heard this woman crashing out. She was in a fight with her boyfriend, and she was like, I don't know, either on the phone or whatever, but she was like screaming and like crashing out about something. And then I heard banging on a door or something, and then he comes out and then maybe takes her phone. She's screaming. It was a domestic dispute. How did it end? Complete silence. I don't know if I fell asleep or they just stopped yelling at each other, but they were going through it. Well, she was going through it. I don't know if I don't know what his part in it was. Like, I don't know what he was doing to her, like how he was treating her for her to crash out this bad. But I hope she finds peace, and whatever he did gets his karma. Now, what you're saying, you're probably thinking, Crystal, you have no idea what happened. She could have been the aggressor. I don't know. I truly don't know. I'm gonna stop lollygagging. I'm gonna go get ready to get to the gym. And then when we get to the gym, I have to check my fluid levels for my transmission fluid, because I've been hearing grinding while I'm like idling and then heading from first gear into second gear. And so I'm not sure if it's a problem with the transmission gears itself or it's not lubricated enough because I need to put more fluid in there. So we're going to check that. So let's get ready. Let's head to the gym and get our day started.
Nothing comes better than the master of none!
I did a stupid thing already, and I forget that when you're driving for a bit, even if it's a couple miles, don't open your coolant tank. Completely forgot. I need coolant, but I have to get showered and dressed and pretty because that's what my Saturdays entail, getting dressed and looking pretty. And again, our passenger window won't go up, so I'm hoping that Wait, hold on. Look how bad that is, dude. Hold on. Look at it. It's so embarrassing. I'm hoping that no one comes into the car. They can easily put their arm in the window and unlock it. But I'm assuming and hoping for the best. Okay. We learn, we live, we learn. Wait, it just said this was an AutoZone Plaza, though. I'm trying to figure out where the AutoZone is. I think it's down that way. But I'm still gonna have to drive there because I'm not walking a half a mile away and then half a mile back to my car. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. We have 2 hours. Still moving slow, but still moving. Okay. Mistakes happen. We're human. This is me trying to reparent myself. Only switching angles. Ooh, we go crazy like Rambo. Hi, I have a mobile order for Crystal. Oh, this is what I mean. Like when we're idling and just sitting still, Ben likes to heat up. Oh, he's like really heating up, and that's why, because I don't have any coolant in him, because he's fucking blow the fucking phone. Coolant. I forgot he has one in his fucking system. Shit. 1 second, please. I'm just gonna quickly run inside and grab the order instead. While Ben cools. We got our donuts for our coworkers. We have our own food for the morning. Ben has coolant in him. I just forgot. Let me get that temperature down. Let me get that temperature down. Let me get our temperature down. Great song. It's like the best song for this scenario. This is why you need to have a soundtrack to your life. Today has been a day already. Oh, he's doing so much better than ever, actually. I love my car. Off to work. Good morning, it's a brand new day. It's been a couple days since the coolant fiasco. I have calmed down. It's Monday. Not necessarily the ass crack of dawn, but it is earlier than I should be up. I work from 2 to 9, and I have been clocking some 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. wake ups just to get work done, and that's fine. Like, I actually love it, and being able to fit like what I need to do for my own self in before work is a blessing, and it's really cool. I'm just up and tired. We're at a complex that has a Starbucks in it, so I'm going to go work in the Starbucks until the library opens at 9:30. Then I'm gonna go to the library because I want to film a video today. I am currently 7, maybe 8 books behind on my Goodreads reading goal, which is to read 50 books this year. Last year, I started reading again around this time, so around July, around my birthday. And from July to the end of last year, end of 2024, I read 25 books. And so because I was able to do that at the end of the year, I decided to double it and give it to the next person. And the next person is me. I decided to double what I read, which is 50, but for the past couple months, with trying to post 3 times a day and doing all these cool videos and also rethinking about how I want to do my blog channel, I've been a little bit busy and not reading. In addition to that, reading a fantasy book or fantasy series that like literally just took me out. It was such a good series. It was just so big and so long, and so every time I would read it, I would then like need a break. It's over, we're done, and it has been a great time. Now I understand why people do like series 1 book at a time, like 1 book at a time over a longer period. This took me 2 months to finish, actually more than that, probably 3 months to finish. And I feel like I could have read so many books in lieu of that, but that's not the point, to just read as many books. But I have a goal, so like I don't want to rush reading books just because I want to rush reading books, but I have a goal. And reading the Broken Earth series definitely took a lot out of me. It was a lot to take in, and I had this crazy ass notion when I first got the books that I would read them within 2 weeks, because that's like my normal reading pace when it comes to that amount of pages. But I forgot how much detail were in that amount of pages, and I think each book had about 500 to 400 pages, and all the other books that I read that are like romance or like silly dilly thingies are like 300 and less. It's not that I was mistaken, it's that I was just fucking wrong. Why I bring all that up is because today I'm going to the library to film a kind of like a shopping video. I have a list of books that I want to pick up because I want to do a video of me catching up on my TBR. So not just catching up, I want to get ahead. So I'm gonna have to read, or I want to read at least 10. You know, when I give myself something to do. It's never easy. It's never easy. It's never easy. It's like the easiest, most like stress-free option is right here. Right here. And I'm like, no, why do stress-free when you can be stressed? And I'm not gonna be stressed. I'm really excited, especially the list of books that I have. I'm really excited to read them. It's just that like I would put pressure on it to do so. It's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna put this on last because I still have to brush my teeth. I know I'm talking to you with bad breath, but I don't have a garbage bag in my tiny garbage bin. I don't have anywhere to spit. Like, I don't have anything to spit into because of that. So I'm gonna brush my teeth outside of the van. But I wanted to do my skincare and like obviously get dressed first, because can you imagine me outside in my pajamas? Okay, so skincare is done, shoes are on, clothes are on, you're charging, gotta brush my teeth, my breath stank. Any kind of tidying up that I need to do, I'll do at the library in some shade. It's not that hot today. Like, okay, that's a lie. It's not that hot right now. The bulk of nose rings that the bulk pack of nose rings that I got from Amazon, I love them. There was a snake one. That was my favorite one. This tiny snake one was my favorite one to wear with like a faux septum, because it was just like regular gold and it was cute. I lost it. When I was organizing my van, I accidentally wiped my face, fell into the grass, gone forever. Gone forever. Do I want to do a dingly one today, or do I want to do this and this? I'm sitting here while slowly baking. Also, can I just say I had my period for the past couple days, and it's fakingly over. I haven't seen a drop of blood in like since yesterday. This period this month was a 2.5 dayer, and honestly, good for her, because she knew I was going through it. Unless she's deceptively holding it back. I'm also wondering if I should keep my hair like this. I don't want to. Truly don't want to. But I'm also wondering if I should just like do like this to like close up the gap? Question mark. There's nothing closing up about it. It needs to be done. I think I do. If not back. No, I want it all the way up today. I'm pretty much dressed, so I'm gonna take this party outside in some cool air. This is our outfit for the day. Hi and good morning. Welcome to another video. More importantly, welcome to a Wednesday video. And on Wednesdays, we do What We Reading Wednesdays. Hi. I called a few days ago about bringing my 91 Chevy in for a full checkup and stuff.
This was the G25?
Yes. G20.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just didn't know if that would mess up anything if that was wrong, so. You would have figured out eventually, obviously. Thanks.
Yeah.
Good morning. It's a brand new day. And we are dropping Ben off to get looked at. And I am preparing all my stuff to be away from my house. I don't know how many hours. They close at 5, and they said it's guaranteed that Ben will be all done being checked up before they have to close today. Keeping them to that. But I'm gonna go chill in other places today. I currently have my bathing suit on. Also, I really, truly love the way my arms and my shoulder looks when the straps are like this and they're not bras and not bra straps that only come here. Like, if I can get a bra that here, this I think is the optimal strap position for myself to make me love my upper body, whereas bras are like the strap of the shirt and then the bras like are here. This is cute. I love the way my shoulders look. I love the way my arms look. I love the way my tattoos look. Bruh, what do you love about yourself? Comment down below. But for the most part, we are gonna go to, I think, Barnes & Noble first, just to chill for a bit. And then I'm gonna go over to my friend's house and go chill. Hi, we're back. We have our baby back. And we're at the library in the back in some shade, and I bought a fan. I bought this fan 2 days ago. Just came, and I was going to just do it off camera and do it quickly because the heat has been heating today. It really is pretty bad out here, but in my like current thoughts of positivity is that 3 days in a sauna make your waist look, not gonna rhyme, make your waist tight, make your waist tighter. I don't know. I'm choosing to think that the time in the heat will do wonders on my body, you know, like a built-in sauna. What I don't want is for it to kill me. I just want it to make me like hot. I got a small fan. It was about $60 if you round up on Amazon. It's battery powered. That means I don't need that much electricity. Well, it means I don't have to plug it into anything, and the only thing I have is my little power station, and we all know that the most it could do was like a mini waffle maker. So, I got this bad boy. Battery powered and chargeable. And it has a remote to hang it if you wanted to. And it rotates. It has 4 levels. Obviously loud, but come on, white noise. That's cool. You can do a 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, or 8 hour rotation. It just gets charged with a USB-C. It's charging. It came at 75%. So it's currently blinking battery-wise on the 100%. So I guess it comes at a good charged rate, which is always good. I love it when people like give you charged and full battery things when you first get the product. I'm gonna let this charge while I'm in the library. I should probably tell you what happened to Ben. So we got Ben checked out. I wanted to do just to see what the issues are with him because he has started rattling and I didn't know where the rattling was coming from. I did Google it, but Google could only do so much. So I took him to AMCO and they told me that the rattle has to do with the transmission, and that they were looking up different parts to help fix said transmission in Ben, but they can't find any because he's so old. The way he was talking was very confusing, but then he said, I don't think we can service your vehicle, but he gave me the name, number, and address of some place that he thinks may be able to, and if they can't, then it can't be done, he said, and that he's fair priced, and he has been working on old cars for a long time, so I am here for it. What I do need to do is get him there, which is, I think, a 50-minute drive, so almost an hour. And I was talking to the guy at AMCO and asking like, okay, so what is like, how much longer is the transmission gonna like last me? He said 3 to 6 months, 3 months maybe, if like things really go awry. And I was like, so when it comes to driving, what should I do? He said, just keep it local, don't do anything over an hour, and if you're doing it over an hour, make sure you're driving in hour increments and letting him cool down. And I was like, cool, because guess what, that was the same kind of idea that I had when I was driving him around before the rattle is like a week new, but even before the rattle is about a week new. It's about a week old. A week new. The rattle is about a week old, so not that bad. So I think it's a lot with the heat and him overheating and the metals just not being able to take it. I don't know, because he hasn't been overheating with me like gauging his with the temperature gauge, but that can all go out the window if the outside is just as hot as I feel like just as hot as the inside, like ugh. Anyway, I may have 3 to 6 months to figure out the transmission if I don't get any work done. Hopefully I get to this guy that they told me about. I'm gonna call tomorrow, they already closed, and get him over there at some point, maybe Saturday, since I'm not doing anything. Hopefully they're open Saturday, if not the next Tuesday. The transmission, when I first got him, the transmission was burnt out, and I did get it rebuilt, and I knew that rebuilt transmissions don't always last, and I think I've had him for 6 months maybe. No, I had him for more than 6 months. I don't remember the timing, and I don't feel like thinking about it. So Ben has always been one of those like tester thingies. Like I got him for $1,000, and he has a lot of miles, and I'm putting more. I personally put 5,000 miles on him, which I'm really proud of. And let me stop right now. This is not a goodbye. It's just saying like Ben was never going to be like, I think something that I keep long term. Is beginning to be, I guess, more short term than I would like. But that is only if this guy that the other guy gave me doesn't work out. And why wouldn't it work out, since we're like feeling the luckiest we've ever been in a long time? But that's what's up with Ben. Fair. Good morning, it's a brand new day, and I am getting ready to take a shower. It's been a couple days since like we've talked, mostly about like been, and I've truly done nothing since but like go to work and read books and all that good stuff. But today we have off of work. It's Saturday, and we also have off of work for the next week, but I will be in work doing some things. But essentially all this week we don't have like a legit work schedule. And I'm gonna use that week to get my life together. What does that look like? We'll figure that out after our shower, because we are dirty. We are dirty and we need to shower. Yesterday, I parked my van where I was sleeping, and bought a bottle of wine, some chips, chilled out with a book, got way too drunk, and cried myself into an epiphany of how... I need this? Yes. An epiphany on how, like, I need to lock in. And it's not just, like, it's not a lock in that's like a ha ha ha, I need to lock in thing. It's a lock in like, hey, do you remember all the promises that you made to yourself years ago when you decided on this route after you quit your job? Do you remember that? I need you to lock into that. Which it sounds so dramatic, but that kind of is, you know, my brand. There's a reason why I do everything. There is a picture of myself that I have that at the end of this life, because we die anyway, that I want to be proud of that I got to. There's also so much that I want to do in terms of helping people. Like I brought this up in a couple of vlogs ago, like me starting my blog again, like restarting my website to start a blog / like newsletter of like just cute messages or like messages to people about like the Chance at Life brand. This feels like when you the way I'm talking feels like when you eat an edible and you finally find the meaning of life or whatever. But it was a reminder that I've been way too distracted with things that aren't good for me or aren't benefiting me, or just like don't add just don't, and just genuinely aren't benefiting and don't add value to my life. Like I've been too distracted and too in it, and I'm just like, what are you getting out of this thing that you're like you're busying your mind with? You get nothing out of it. It's like sometimes the feeling of not having something makes me forget all the things that I do have and all the things that I personally want to work for. And yesterday, getting wine drunk, reading a romance book brought me back to like, hey, do you remember all the promises that you made to yourself in Philadelphia when you quit your job and decided to make this a lifestyle? Do you remember that? Get back to that, because we're currently at a point in our life where we have so much that we're grateful for, and yet there's still no drive. And that's not me shaming myself. It's never a thing to shame myself. It's just that I feel like I can do more than just sulk about what I don't have in this world. There's so much that I do fucking have, and it pisses me off that I get so stuck thinking, but I don't have this and I really want this. All I desire is this. Okay, well, it's not there yet. And honestly, there's no work that you can do with yourself to make it come any faster, but there is other things that you can do for yourself that you promised yourself that you would do, that you can do in the meantime. And yes, it'll always come back and we'll always get re-stuck at the point of the things that we don't have, but I've been way too stuck in this point for way too long. Thinking about all the time that I spent thinking of what I don't have instead of doing the things that I can do to elevate what I have is ridiculous. And when I tell you that last night was basically that, revelation. So we're gonna go take a shower. We're gonna find French toast because I'm a little bit hungover. And then we're going to figure out what we want to do from today until the day we die. You know, simple shit. We're in our uniform. Like this cover up at the top is usually kind of like a uniform in the videos where I'm feeling emotionally unstable. And it's not that I'm emotionally unstable, it's just I'm coming to a lot of realizations. And it's crazy also that because of work, I don't always have the time to kind of sit with these emotions and go through them, whether it's before or after work, because I literally have to lock in for work and be like, and that's fine. It's just when I do have time to like not be there, I am filming, like I'm vlogging because I want to. And because of that, I'm always processing my emotions on camera because I'm always on camera anyway. The gym, we showered, we're clean. And I'm headed to New York. Last night during the epiphanies and revelation I was having, I also got a call from my friend Melissa, and her and my other friend, Nadia. They were they were hanging out together, and they went to a Jessie Reyez concert, and then they were saying how we're gonna hang out for my birthday, which is in a few days. Well, not a few days. It's Friday. This is currently Saturday, so it's in 6 days. And we were quickly making plans to do that for my birthday for them to come to Jersey. But then Nadia said that she's going to be in New York today for a Yankees game. But then Melissa said that she's going to be in New York to visit our friend Andre. And I was like, put me in, coach. I'm ready for the ride. And so I woke up with that epiphany of my life and decided that I probably wasn't going to go to New York and just sit here and focus on myself. But I decided no, because Nadia, Melissa, and Andre, we're all kind of energetically, there's this thing called human design, and in it there's like 5 or 6 categories, and we're under the category, all four of us are under the category as manifestors. And so we just get along, and we're able to just simply talk about what we want to do in the world. So the fact that my plan today was to sit alone and figure that out, I think what's better would be to be around people with the energy of getting shit done. And I miss them. I haven't seen them in a while. Andre I haven't seen in a while. Melissa I haven't seen in a while. Nadia, she's been in Spain because she's working as a teacher overseas, and I miss her, so I hope I get to see her for my birthday. But I haven't seen Melissa and Andre in a while in person. We've definitely video chatted, but I think the best thing for me would be to like be around the energy and be around more people to elevate what I want to do and talk through it too. Her and Andre meeting there at 1 o'clock. It's currently 10:20. There's a train at 11:11 and there's a train at 11:30. But I know we're not going to be eating probably until like 2. So I'm going to go get something to eat first and then try to catch the 11:31 out of Princeton Junction and go from there. So that means we're just going to stop by a Wawa. I scared a child. Ooh, I charged this. Brand new day, and thank you for the quick commercial break to New York. Let me show you what I got. The place we went was Beacon. It was great, very walkable. I love the shops. I love the food. I had Palestinian food for the first time and it was so good. I just had chicken shawarma, but like it was still so good. And then we went to a jewelry shop. I like the spiritual shop. It was called Tibet Tree of Life, and I got a feather ring. Hold on. I got a feather ring because it's silver and I wanted some more silver jewelry or silver-esque looking jewelry. And then because I have kind of gold earrings, or maybe they were silver and not gold, I actually don't remember now, but I like these, and so I got these. And they're just eyes with turquoise in them. Just eyes. Oh. Hold on now, hold on. They're just eyes with like turquoise in them. I forget what turquoise is, but it's what it means spiritually, but I think it's just creativity and fun. Like there's really nothing like super deep about it, I don't think. I don't know, but I got this, and it was cool was when we were there, whatever we bought, she kind of cleansed it. She put the objects that we were buying, whether no matter what we were buying. Like I got this, my friends got like a bracelet or whatever, and she still cleansed it. The way she cleansed it was she put it into a sound bowl and hid it, and the vibrations were able to cleanse it to our energy. And then after she did that, we had to take our own stuff and put it in our own bags, just so again it could be cleansed and to have our energy on it. I thought that was really cool. I've never seen a spiritual shop actually do that. Maybe they did in their own way. I just never been a part of it because they would still touch it afterwards. Anyway, and then we went to 2 different bookstores. The first bookstore, I got the 2 plays by Oscar Wilde, An Ideal Husband and A Woman of No Importance. I just thought that was a cool like duality of both of them, and I want to read it so bad. I also never read any of Oscar Wilde's like, I guess more longer kind of content or writings, more like small short quotes that we got from him. But yeah, this all takes place in the 1800s. An Ideal Husband takes place in 1895, and A Woman of No Importance takes place in 1893. And it preludes his 1895 masterpiece, The Importance of Being Earnest. The Importance of Being Earnest I read in school. I don't know if we read the whole thing. I think maybe. I don't know. I'm realizing now that we read a lot of excerpts from some great pieces, and the pieces are longer than what we read in school. But okay, so I have read Oscar Wilde stuff. I just forgot The Importance of Being Earnest was his thing. It was a good book, and it was also a good movie. But I got this. I think it was like $2. Yeah, this was $2. I also got a book called The Trick of It or whatever, and I started reading it on the train coming home because I ended up finishing this on the train coming home. And so I was like, let me just start a new one. Why not? I got 5 pages in, and I was like, no, actually I got 10 pages in, and I was like, I'm not doing this. The writing of that, I forget who it was from. I forget literally what the context was. I liked it when I picked it up at the bookstore. I hated reading it. It reminded me of the book called The Fury, where the writer is kind of like all over the place and you're trying to figure out their train of thought, but it was like this times 10, and I was like, absolutely not. There was no dialogue. There was nothing but paragraph on paragraph on paragraph and long paragraphs and long chapters for a 169-page book. That was going to feel at least like 500 pages. I stopped reading it, and then I put it into a free library that was outside the train station. I was like, perfect. I spent $3 on the book, and then I instantly gave it away because no. And then you also saw, we went to another bookstore, and I got Cloud Atlas. This has been one of my more anticipated reads. I'm really excited to read this, but I just want to read other stuff before I get to this. This is a movie. The book came first, like obviously as it always does. I don't know if there's ever been an opposite where a movie came first and the book came later. If so, that's weird, but whatever. Cloud Atlas has been one of my favorite movies for 10 years now. Probably more than that. I think it came out in 2004. I think I could have sworn the movie came out in 2012. I could be mistaken, but the movie is one of my favorite movies. It talks about essentially past lives, and what we do in one life impacts our life in the next life or in the previous life, so on and so forth. And watching the movie for the first time, I was very confused. Watching it for the 5th time, I started to get it, and then watching it now, I'm like still always kind of like not learning things, but just in awe of some things and some lessons, and just how the movie goes and the importance of like literally our behavior in this lifetime, and love and friendship and revolutions. Like, it was so good. And so I'm wondering how essentially that was all written out, and I'm excited to get into this. But I also wanted my own copy. I have been looking at it in the library. I can take it out from the library, but while we were in the second bookstore, I was just like, get it. I didn't even say if there's something I want. It was just a voice in my head say, see if this place has Cloud Atlas in it, and have it as your own copy, because this is going to be a book that I carry. It's a movie that I watch like every 6 months. Can't wait to like write in it. It's mine. I can literally do whatever I want in it. And it was from Binacle Books. To read it and then read it again and notate it. I don't know if I'll notate it while reading it. I'm not sure, but I have my own copy, and I was so happy to find it. I was like, it has to be here. Like, this bookstore has to have this specific book. When I went abroad to Ireland in 2019, when I was in the hostel, when I was in my first hostel ever in Ireland, I also found this book. And I didn't know it was a book until 2019. And since then, I was like, I have to read it. And I still haven't read it. Now I have it, and I'm really excited. So that's what I got from this store. I spent today planning out my week. editing a video, editing some reels, organizing my content for the next couple months. I have a few more things on my to-do list, like content to actually like make or reels to make. But other than that, like I was so happy to take a break and kind of like go out with some friends and have that like cute commercial break and come back to like me and like everything I have to do. And I did that. I did it off camera because it was me time. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed just a casual week in the life of me just doing things and being on camera. I love you. I am grateful for you. I hope you're staying cool, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.